The Syrian chemical attack has left many Americans wondering what's going on, who is responsible, all good questions. More importantly, what are we going to do about it, and if anything, or should we do anything about it, and can we believe our lying eyes? Rebel warehouse with chemical weapons hit by Syrian airstrike in Idlib. This is from the RT.com website, and I do understand that some U.S. intelligence have claimed that RT is Russian propaganda. I don't think so. In fact, I know not, because I've been on that channel, RT America, and I've never been to Russia nor talked to a Russian. Not saying I wouldn't. I just haven't. So that propaganda is propaganda. Propaganda is what propaganda does. The strike, which was launched midday Tuesday, targeted a major rebel ammunition depot east of the town of Khan Shaykhun. Russian Defense Ministry spokesman Major General Igor Konoshenik said in a statement, the warehouse was used to both produce and store shells containing toxic gas. The shells were delivered to Iraq and repeatedly used there, pointing out that both Iraq and international organizations have confirmed the use of such weapons by militants. The same chemical munitions were used by militants in Aleppo, where Russian military experts took samples in late 2016. The Defense Ministry has confirmed this information as fully objective and verified. According to the statement, Khan Shaykhun civilians who recently suffered a chemical attack displayed identical symptoms to those of Aleppo chemical attack victims. Hassan Haj Ali, commander of the Free Idlib Army rebel group, rejected Russia's version of the incident, saying the rebels had no military positions in the area. Everyone saw the plane while it was bombing with gas. Likewise, all civilians in the area know that there are no military positions there or places for the manufacture of weapons. The various factions of the opposition are not capable of producing these substances, he added. At least 58 people, including 11 children, reportedly died and scores were injured after a hospital in Khan Shaykhun was targeted in a suspected gas attack Tuesday morning. This was reported by Reuters. Citing medics and rebel activists soon after a missile allegedly hit the facility, people started showing symptoms of chemical poisoning, such as choking and fainting. The victims were reportedly also seen with foam coming out of their mouths, while the major Syrian opposition group, the Syrian National Coalition, and other pro-rebel groups put the blame on the attack on the President Assad's government. The Syrian military dismissed all allegations as propaganda by the rebels. We deny completely the use of any chemical or toxic material in Khan Shaykhun town today, and the Army has not used nor will use in any place or time, neither in past or in future, said the Syrian Army in a statement. Russian military stated it did not carry out any airstrike in the area either. However, EU Foreign Affairs Chief Federica Mogherini commented on the incident, was quick to point out the Syrian government as a culprit, saying that it bears responsibility for the awful attack. U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson echoed Mogherini, accusing the Syrian government of perpetrating the attack, called it brutal, unabashed barbarism. He argued that besides the Syrian authorities, Iran and Russia should also bear moral responsibility for it. That is what is being reported. Now, look, guys, this is my commentary. This is just my thoughts. First thing I want to say is we need to do our best not to blame American citizens for reacting based on the information that has been given. Any person, any caring human being who sees imagery of children, dead children, will have a reaction to that. I've been saying this since the primaries, guys. Stop beating up on one another. Just stop it. Look, propaganda that is put together by people who are highly trained in what they're doing. Their whole intention is to mislead you or distract you. You know, and when that works the way they intended it to work, You should not beat up on the people who it worked on, because these people did not choose to be misinformed. They're not choosing not to know. They're not choosing, oh, here goes the truth. I don't want truth. Even if they say they don't want truth, it's because they've been told the truth. With our version of the truth is not the truth. You get it? So that's what we got to keep in mind as we go down this road. Second, I find it very, like I said yesterday for the record, I find it very mysterious that all of a sudden Assad would choose to do this. I find it very convenient. To me, convenience is always hard to come by. Unless you go into a liquor store, a drugstore, liquor store, gun shop in the hood, you know, unless you need a check cash in place. Convenience is only put there to do something, to take something from you. And what I'm saying is very convenient that this would happen right now at this time when the U.S. government just said, hey, Assad's all right with us, we're not going to mess with him. So either Assad is the, and look, I'm not defending Assad, okay? We got to stop thinking that people we don't like for whatever reason are totally kooky and stupid. You guys did the same thing with Trump. You didn't like Trump, so you thought he was completely dumb. He's not dumb, okay? Assad is not so dumb that the next day after the U.S. says, hey, we're going to leave you alone, we go do the thing that almost made us invade them 3 years ago or 4 years ago. Either they want to die, right? Like, I'm just saying, either they really want to die, they really want war with the U.S., or it's a setup. It can't be both ways. So either he's the dumbest barbarian in the history of history, or something else is going on. But what I'm trying to tell you is that most people are not being exposed to counter arguments. And if Google and YouTube and these advertisers and the bastards at Wall Street who put out that fake news article in order to discourage advertisers from advertising on our content, they will win, because that's exactly what they want. They want to be able to run their narratives unfettered by any opposition and any other voices. That's why I said at the beginning of the show, we really need to support independent media, and only a cold-blooded fool would think otherwise. If not for other voices, the masses will be fooled by children screaming, foam running from mouths, and a father and a mother crying. Did Assad do this? I don't know. But I want to know. You should want to know. You should want to know before we do anything.